Okay, so we're in the car. You know what that means. Time to look at some project management and really just continue on the road to project management. So, I mean, today I would definitely like it if I could just look at a bit more practical, project management experiences. So, yeah, like the thing between the theory and the practical application of it, because you might be wondering, like, or you might actually be already in project management and you're not wondering. Like, the thing is, with me, it's like I feel like project management chose me, and I didn't choose project management kind of thing. I just had to catch up to my own development of to where I was and to fill in the blanks. So then a lot of people that are already in project management, I would like to think that they could definitely benefit from the tools that you're given in a project management course, such as the one that I've done through Google. And yeah, as well as getting registered with the Project Management Institute. So when you consider those two things, I think it adds to your arsenal. Because I mean, if you got the source, you got the music, you make things happen. I definitely feel that you do have to honor that you are the one that initially, that essentially makes things happen and that manages the projects. So yeah, you can always learn, and that's where I'm at in terms of I really, have leveled up my game, feeling a lot more confident and paying attention to the patterns that happen through these tools, and I'm more able then to lean on the experience that has been drawn on from many professionals that have been through similar experiences in different fields. So yeah, I'm really grateful that I'm on this part of my journey, in terms of using the tools that I've gathered and the connections that I've actually built. And yeah, going forward from there. I'm still doing the home projects, such as, my DIY renovations, which still fall under like very serious categories such as the construction or interior design, um, which is it's fantastic, to have those principles that we apply in terms of Gantt charts of how to actually plan, timelines and communication, guys. Communication for me, I think, is one of the best things I learned through project management. How you escalate risk, how you actually, have a frequent thing of when you're busy with the sprint project, you'll have your daily stand up, for instance. So being able to do the communication, exercises has definitely helped me with my integration process of getting people to, number one, hear my idea and to entice them about my projects, like with what I'm doing with the hair business. I have, made pitches, charters that are easily communicable, that, and once I've actually, captured their attention, it's also more important or equally important to maintain that connection and to keep updating people, because people like to be informed. So using the daily stand-ups like I'm doing with another segment of mine, it's something that's cool to cultivate, and people really do appreciate it. It's, you know, through communication alone, I think it can make up for everything. Trust me, I know this. Even in my relationships, like, you know, I've benefited a lot from being able to communicate just with my girl alone, being able to just, you know, speak and not think about, you know, or think about my things that I want to do, or what I want to say, but actually just like literally off the dome, just getting there and speaking. Like, it's fucking genuine, it's authentic. That's what we need to do. As much as it is important to strategize, it's important to strategize before you get into the project. But once you're in the project, I think, like, have that trust and have that faith, and just do it. Like, once it's something you've actually decided, just trust that there's common interests, and you'll be able to get, you know, through any challenges that come together if we humble ourselves and just communicate with each other. So communication, guys, is the most essential thing of project management. And the frequency of communication depends on the level of involvement of, you know, those two, the relationship with the project management and the stakeholder. So definitely some people need to be consulted once a month. Some people need to be consulted once a week. Some people need to be consulted every day. Some people need to be consulted 2 or 3 times a day. You just need to determine the level of involvement of your stakeholder, shareholder, and go from there. Well, I mean, like, yeah, you know, like shareholders, for example. Shareholders usually, I think they get like quarterly updates or annual updates kind of thing. So that is just an example of communication frequency in project management. So yeah, that's something that is just important for us to discuss, and I'm really happy that I've gotten to that point of being clear, because I've always had a way with words, you know, a great voice, and I do. It's about knowing when to use it as well, you know. So yeah, if anything, that's probably the number one thing I can say that you need as a project manager. If you had only one thing, if they were like, Uz, what is that one thing that you would take as a project manager? And I definitely say it would be communication. You know, finding out people's comfortability with certain things. You know, hey, are you comfortable with doing this type of thing? Are you, you know, available? Can you do these kind of things? And also being more open-ended instead of like very like direct. Well, be direct, but ask open-ended questions that allow people to respond, and don't ask closed-ended questions like you know, are you going to be able to do this thing by 2 p.m? Ask like, what time do you feel you'd be able to do this thing? And then like that, you could actually gauge a realistic expectation of, you know, and then you could go to negotiation with this person saying that this is what they're willing to do, or you might find it's exactly what you wanted. But always give people the opportunity to feel like they are important in what they want. Their views are also respected. And yeah, that's how I feel about the communication aspect of it. Keep it up, keep talking, and yeah, even comments or communication. So leave comments, leave suggestions for things to include in the next video, and yeah.
It's close annoying.
Is it? So you just went with the full circle.
Live Vodacom is very close, Maula.
Okay, but we did say it's in between.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.